Tell me like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, Chaos Giga here. In today's episode, we're back in Minecraft again. This is basically where we had our mob farm at that Brad had found. Thanks for that, by the way, Brad. And this is basically what Brad and his brother have been doing for... I don't even know how long they've been doing this, but they put a lot of good time and effort and detail into all this build here. So, props to them for all that. I love how they put the entrance that says to the underworld, and that's where the mob farm still is. I think they're still working on like these soldiers. I think they don't like the size of them. Like they want them to be a little bit bigger. I see that he's upgraded these soldiers. They're a little bit bigger than they used to be. Got one holding a shield and one holding a sword to the nether entrance, which we're going to go through and then go to the desert area. I've been at. What the? Oh, I went around to the other side on accident, I guess. Oh, watch out for this freaking cat. Basically destroyed the bridge over here on my way from the desert village to there. So, one of my questions is for you guys, do you want to see me, do you want us to like build up the grassland area? Because it's almost better. There's a lot more biomes around there, and I think it'll be closer to the ocean too. I haven't exactly found the ocean yet in our survival map here, but let's run a little faster. I want to get away from that cat. That's where that cat destroyed the bridge at. I tried to repair it as best I could, but with what I could pick up real quick, because I forgot my pickaxe. So I'm going to grab my pickaxe when I'm back in the village there. But that was my main question. I'm thinking that we're going to do that, though. I'm thinking that we're definitely going to go to the grassland area, because we can build a larger city there, and there's waterways, and we have grass, obviously. The desert kind of sucks because it's really hard to... It's really hard to get things to grow there and get sheep to make wool and stuff. Oops. Need to turn these into double automatic doors. And yeah, this is the entrance way to my blaze farm that I have back there. Basically, that's the nether area that we have so far. See, my lighthouse is still going strong. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. This is a Christmas tree that I put up, and I put presents in there to my brother and Brad. But I feel like it'd be better off having the village over there, because the desert kind of sucks. We just have a lot of mummies all the time, like Brad was saying, and I think that would be a better area. I'm going to leave all this stuff here, though, because, I mean, who knows? I might come back here and expand on this area again later, towards the end game after we beat the Ender Dragon. But, I mean, all this stuff is very useful, definitely. But I'm really happy with how the bridge turned out. I'm probably going to change those to look more like castle towers. So basically, all I need to do is destroy the staircases and at the top, and just put square pieces one every other block, and that'll make it look more castle-y looking, I think. Another question is, what kind of house should I build over there? Because I don't want something like bland like this. I want to actually put some thought and detail into it. So I'm thinking about just maybe building a log cabin. Not really legitimately a log cabin, but out of like the shaved logs or whatever or something like that. So I'm gonna work on builds like that. I'll have to get my pickaxe out of there, but anyway, that's basically the gist of what I wanted to ask about my survival world. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from here, and I'm gonna go to my brother's realm, which is a creative realm, basically. So we're always in creation mode, but mobs could spawn in. We've got it set to survival, so that way we can like role play with it, or we can change it over to a kind of a role play map eventually when we get done with it. But basically, I've already got one tower built at the entrance to the man-made river we're about to make. And then I don't know why we're having so many issues getting on the realms. It seems like it always fails the first attempt, and then it finally lets us on like almost instantaneously the second time we try to join. I don't know if they're like updating or server maintenancing still or what, because I was asked to join a beta test, but I can't really say what it was. And I said yes, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. Just gonna cancel and try it again. I just want to show you guys what all I've done so far since I've been away. I still haven't destroyed the sail on my boat. I need to do that. Okay, so I'm up very high, and I found out something too. On the Java edition, if we're in realms, that's the only place where the chunk, we only get the chunk. We can only have the chunk load up. So we can't have like, we can't see or render that much distance in a realm, which doesn't really make sense to me. If my PC can render really far, then I should be able to see just as far as I can in my personal maps. Because I went and made a personal creation map so I can make creations and then copy them with the command blocks or whatever and bring them in here, which makes it easier for me basically. Plus I can freely delete them there if I don't like them, instead of having to do a fill command or whatever. But yeah, in that map I can see just as far as I could like in Bedrock. So I know now that I've got the right settings set up, and then I had to look it up. It says that it only loads one whole chunk. So this, obviously I'm in a square, which is the chunk that it's loaded. Which kind of sucks though for copy and paste commands. I can't copy and paste this whole entire ship unless, or at least pieces of it, until unless I'm like right next to where it's at in the chunk that it's in. So that's unfortunate. But this is a very super high tower. This is actually going to be, we had to change our design because the battleship that we're going to build the USS Missouri, just because we live in Missouri, which only makes sense. We're going to try to do someone's design. I can't remember his name. I'll have to give him credit whenever we start to build. But we'll probably like change some things on it. Like we want to have working guns on it and everything. So, but anyway, this right here is going to turn into a suspension bridge now. My brother said he agreed with me. He didn't like the stone underneath because we're afraid that it might hit some sails if the boats were actually moved through there. You know, if in real life they actually went through this channel, they'd probably hit the understone. So I'm just going to make this into kind of a suspension bridge, if you will, kind of like I did in my my realm, in my survival realm. Which I was really happy with how it turned out. I showed him that bridge. He said he wants it in red nether brick or something like that. So I got to change some things on this, but it's pretty much built. I just skipped all the floors. He wants to do a spiral staircase, skipping after the first 3 floors, and then the last 3 floors we'll have as floors in this tower. And then I'm gonna have to completely. Oh wow, look at that! Spawning on the tower. I have to put lights around it, I guess. I don't know. Put some torches on it. Then I'll have to build the other tower over here, which is probably going to be the next bit that I do. Build another tower to connect this all together at the top. And then just go from there. Probably going to put a new lighthouse on this island. It's not going to be this tall. There's no point in building a lighthouse this tall. The only reason why he's wanting this is so that we could watch like merchant ships as if it was actually a castle, like a huge castle, because these walls are going to get built up even more and all that stuff. It's basically just like a line of defense, so they could look down on the ships, and if we had to, if it was a bad ship or there's something going on, they could literally launch like cannonballs or something down on it. So we'll see what we do with that. kind of interesting to play with it. We might even just scrap the bridge entirely and just have the towers shortened down. I don't know. It's up to Rust. It's his world, but we're designing it. And yeah, that's basically the gist of what I had for you guys in this video, really, because we haven't really started on the lake yet. But we're gonna go ahead and just probably go ahead and do the river and the lake, and do some terraforming over here to expand the lake out a little bit further, because the USS Missouri is gonna take up a lot of space, a lot more than my brother was thinking it would take up, I think. Because the dimensions are 275 by 41 by 81. So it basically will cover a whole entire chunk, plus a little bit more, I think. Because I think a chunk is less than... No, a chunk's quite a bit, but... So this boat right here was only 79. Well, it's 79 blocks tall. I think it's shorter than that. I think it's like 69 blocks long. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm just going to leave this pirate ship basically right here, and I'm going to put the lighthouse right there on the island. Just make it look like somebody's pillaging the island, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically all I had for Minecraft for you guys. But FYI, I am going to be doing some changes to my YouTube page. I'm going to be changing the background from Pokemon and Digimon. I'm still going to do Pokemon, but that's going to be my own free time. There's not really much going on in Pokemon right now because they really got rid of most of the evolutions that I like to play with, unfortunately. And they had some nice ones, don't get me wrong, but I don't like doing anything but playthroughs with Pokemon, really. And maybe doing some hatching every now and again in trades. But there's just a lot of kinks in that new game, the new games, that I just really can't get behind right now. So I want them to work out the problems that they've been having with these versions of the game, and hopefully we'll get some Diamond and Pearl remakes here pretty soon. I think that'd be legitimately pretty awesome, because that's another one of my favorite games of the series. And if you're wondering, Dialga is one of my favorite legendaries. So yes, Steel and Dragon type Dialga. Basically, I'm going to change my background to more Minecraft stuff and Skyrim, just because, and that's what I'm going to be playing from now on for a while. I'll be doing live streams of Cyber Sleuth series, which we're still doing Hacker's Memory on Mondays and Tuesdays on the Twitch. Come check me out on Twitch. I might even come back and start doing some live streams on YouTube for that. If people are interested in that, so please let me know on YouTube if you would like to see playthroughs on that. I might even do showcases of that game, Hacker's Memory and the other one, with some of the Digimon, if people are interested in that too. But other than that, I'm going to be doing a lot of Minecraft videos on builds and stuff, progress on this world and my survival world, really. Props to Brad and them for being on my game and doing what they do. I know they probably put a lot more effort in their builds than I do, but I'm trying. I'm just trying to get used to making like circles and stuff like that, because I want to build castles, but I want to have build a castle kind of like the one in Skyrim, but at the same time for like the Winterhold College. I want it to have towers, but I also want it to not look squared. So I'm getting used to that first before I start even working on that project. That's why I told Rusty we're gonna hold off on the castle part. I want to go ahead and do the river and the lake. We can do all the ship builds that we want to next week. But we're gonna do that in a creation world, and then carry over the builds 32 blocks at a time, basically 32 blocks by 32 blocks by 32 blocks or whatever it is for the command blocks, because that's just so much easier. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention about my YouTube page is, and like I said, I'm going to be changing the pictures in the background and all that stuff. I'm going to come up with a new intro video. Just be patient, it might take some time because classes have started back up again. I got 2 more classes to go, and then I'm finally done with college and schooling, like, period. Like, I'm just done. So sick of school. I feel like I've wasted over my entire life on a worthless education system in my country, to be brutally honest. Because so far all the jobs that I should be able to get, I'm not going to be able to get now because mostly robots are taking them all, or IT people, which are taking less pay. So, which is fine. I mean, it's whatever. The world's moving that direction. So I guess I have no other choice but to get behind it. Yeah, if there's any other videos or anything you want to see on YouTube, let me know. I mean, live streaming on YouTube, I could do that. I could do that with Skyrim. I could do that with Minecraft. It's up to you guys. If you guys would like to see me on YouTube more often than Twitch, let me know. I mean, I just like Twitch because I actually was able to get affiliate, and I only had to have like 50 people to be affiliated with them, which helps me tremendously. Because at least I get something from advertisements whenever they do advertisements with my videos. My live streams whenever somebody comes in and watch them when I'm not live. But basically it's just the same as YouTube. You're not gonna make money. you're gonna break even basically. You're gonna pay some computer bills. That's about it. And I'm still not even affiliated with YouTube yet. I have to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even close to that. I know most of the subscribers I got back were from Demo, but I'm not doing Demo no more. It's done. My brother's completely deleted his account, and I'm honestly thinking about doing the same thing because I don't want to have to go back to that game and just get back right into where I'm at right now, a rut where I'm at in-game, but I can't do any in-game stuff because everything at in-game is so broken that I can't do it, even with a full party of overpowered digis. And you shouldn't have to do that all the time with these dungeons. You shouldn't have to have the super overpowered 2 times buff Digimon to do those dungeons. So I just can't get behind that game anymore. So I'm just not even going to affiliate myself with the Bandai or anything like that. So I'm just staying away from games like that one, the MMO ones. Period. If there's anybody that wants to join into my Minecraft survival server, and you're interested in it, join the Discord and let me know. I still got 5 slots open. Nobody's really talked about it. It's on Java. I might go and do Bedrock Edition too, because Bedrock is actually pretty fun. I could actually create a world, and you might have more lag on it, but I know they're working on that. So, and yeah, by the way, I didn't even show this, but I did a water break too, the wave break. It's kind of like a wave break system. I had a friend of mine kind of walk me through this. I still got the lights down there too, so you can kind of see it. But yeah, he kind of showed me one of these medieval wave break systems for like castle structures. It's kind of neat. Completely missed a spot right there, but oh well. Yeah, I need to change some of the blocks over to like the mossy colored version too. I think that would make it look more realistic. But kind of did the right thing on the tower, I think, though. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Like I said, let me know what you think about changing the YouTube over and maybe doing more live streams on YouTube like I haven't done in the past. Only problem is I probably won't even stream a little bit shorter time, though, because class being active right now. And I'm in a couple of really hard classes here towards the end of the semester. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on those just to get them finished up and out of the way so I can get my get me another master's degree, which hopefully will help me instead of make me feel like I'm getting nowhere still. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.